welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to see you guys again. This video is an Ashley approach video, just like the one I did last week, where I'm just going to talk about some insight that I gained this week. I started out the week feeling sad and kind of not mentally my best, and then Thursday came around and I started to feel a lot better mentally, and then ever since then I've just been so smiley and just so optimistic. Something that worked really well for me this week that actually landed me this job opportunity just from doing this one thing. I went into an interview this week and I got the job on the spot. And the reason why I got the job on the spot, obviously I'm qualified for the job, but there's so many people that are qualified for the job, and I know for a fact what got me this job was being so certain about myself. And this doesn't mean be cocky about yourself. This just means be certain about yourself. A beautiful insight that I learned this week is that each and every one of us has so much to offer this world. We each have so much value to bring to the table. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Like, we've all been created in a way that we have things to offer this world. We have skills, we have insights, we have feelings, we have beautiful things to offer this world. And it brings us so much value into everything we do. And that kind of realization really hit me this week, that everything that I do, I bring value to. And it's so easy to not realize that we have value. It's so easy to look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, I'm not that great. Like, there's so many people in this world. There's millions of people in this world. Like, what makes me so special? I'm just another person. And it's so easy to see ourselves that way, and it's so easy to be hard on ourselves because we think to ourselves, oh, I don't look like that, I don't have that, I can't do that. And I want to challenge you right now to see yourself differently. Think about what you do have. Think about what you have to offer this world, because if you think hard enough about it, you will uncover so many beautiful things about yourself. And once you uncover these things, and once you're able to see yourself as valuable to this world, you are going to be 10 times not only happier, but you are going to be 10 times more successful in whatever you do. Everyone struggles with this, even me. We tend to think that we're not enough in this world. We think that we're not enough. We think that what we do isn't enough. We think that we don't look enough. We can be so hard on ourselves, and when we take the focus away from thinking we're not enough and rather thinking and feeling that we actually are enough, we are more than enough, you are more than enough. And I think what's tricky is people think that being enough means that you're perfect. And that's not what it means. Being enough just means that you're human and that you have things to offer this world and that you have a heart and that you're living and breathing. That makes you enough. And no one is better than you. No one is more deserving than you of good things. We are all equally deserving of good things in our lives, and we're all equally enough. Thinking about myself and seeing myself as enough allowed me to land this amazing job opportunity, and it helped me with my mindset. It helped me feel happy again. What changed for me is realizing that being enough involves just being yourself fully. We have to let go of trying to be perfect and just allow our gifts and what we have to offer this world, allow it to be seen. Once we allow ourselves to be seen for who we are, which is enough, then we can be wildly happy and wildly successful in whatever we do. Instead of going into situations thinking that you're not enough, go into situations seeing and feeling that you are enough. And you can simply do this by reminding yourself of what you have to offer. You have so much to offer in relationships that you're in. You have so much to offer the job that you are in. You have so much to offer every situation. And once you start reminding yourself of those things that you bring, remind yourself of what you bring to every situation. For example, you could bring a lot of patience, a lot of kindness. You could bring a lot of passion. You could be really smart and skillful in something, and that's what you bring to the table. Maybe you have a beautiful smile and it lights up the entire room. That's what you bring to the table. That's one of the things you bring to the table. Maybe you have an amazing laugh. Maybe you're humorous. Maybe you walk really fast. Maybe you run really fast. Maybe you can read really quickly. Maybe you are very organized. There are so many things that each one of us has to offer. And once we realize that we have so much to offer, it changes the game. Instead of scrambling to be more and to do more, instead of thinking, oh my gosh, am I good enough for this person or for this job? Think, I am enough for this person and this job. I am more than enough. And you can remind yourself of why you're enough by remembering what you have to offer and what you bring to the table. And if you can't think of anything right now, I challenge you to continue to think about it, because I know for certainty that each and every one of us has so many beautiful gifts to bring to the table. We just need to remind ourselves of all these beautiful gifts. So if you're trying to go after something, if you're trying to land a new job, you're trying to land a relationship, you're trying to improve your life, just remember that you can. You don't need to change who you are, because you can do whatever you want to do right now, because you are enough. You have the skills, you have the ability to do whatever you want to do. Whatever you dream of doing, you have the ability to do it. And you have to become certain of yourself. And when you become certain of yourself, you can do anything. You can be successful because you are so certain that you have so much to bring and you are deserving of whatever it is you're setting out to achieve. Remind yourself that you are deserving and that you are enough, and remind yourself of the fact that you have so much to bring to the table. Once we take the focus away from this idea of not being enough and we start realizing, like, I am enough, I have so much to offer, and I can do this. Stop trying to mimic someone else, stop trying to be someone else, and just be so certain about who you are. And know that who you are has so much to offer this world. You don't have to be like your friend, you don't have to be like your neighbor, you don't have to be like that celebrity. You just have to be certain about who you are. And once you become certain about who you are, and once you get clear about what you have to offer this world, you are going to start soaring. You're going to start feeling so happy, and you're going to start being so successful in whatever you do, because we were born to show our gifts and talents. So get clear about what makes you so great, because you are great. You just have to remind yourself that you're great. Remind yourself of all the amazing gifts you have, and start realizing that these gifts are very valuable. You are very valuable. You're not wasting anyone's time. You're not wasting space. You are valuable to this world. Start reminding yourself of that, and things will start changing for you. I can guarantee that. Anyways, that got really deep, but that's the insights that I gained this week. I hope it was helpful, and if you have any thoughts on it, or any insights that you gained this week. I would love to hear about them. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.
Tripping all night in the ocean, falling in deep to devotion. We'll be like stars in the motion. Oh yeah, yeah.